10 minutes before the hour, and we're honored to have with us Coach Joel Jones, the head basketball coach of the Sylacauga Aggies, and the Aggies are on a tear as they ran through the Talladega County boys basketball tournament. Coach, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you. It's a pleasure to be here once again.
Well, it's an honor to have you. 21 wins on the season. Would you have thought that?
I did not. You know, some of the kids were saying before the season that we were going to have an undefeated season, and I kind of looked at them and said, hey, man, we're not going to talk about that, because that's something that, hey, you can't be in November and forecast what's going to happen in February.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about being undefeated right now. Take one game at a time.
There you go. So who's some of the assistant coaches that you have? Who are they?
You know, I only have one assistant coach. His name is Skylar Patterson. And listen, he has been phenomenal. He has done an outstanding job. He has been at my and the team's every beck and call. He's a little bit younger than I am, so that's a great thing, because he can relate to the kids, and then he can relate to me. So he's in between,
right.
So he just makes the world of difference in Sylacauga Aggie basketball right now.
Well, that's fantastic. 21-3, and you know, senior night tonight. Talk about that.
Yes, you know, senior night is always important. You know, those kids, they pour out their blood, their sweat, and their tears for 4 years, and believe it or not, it'll come to an end tonight. They'll be seniors, and they'll play their last home game, regular season home game in an Aggie uniform. So it'll be emotional for myself. It'll be emotional for them.
Who are those four seniors, Coach?
That one is Aiden Crow, who's our best three-point shooter up to this point. Jordan Robertson, he's a starter. Aiden is a starter. Jordan Robertson caught fire in the county tournament, and it was just a beautiful thing to see. You got Malik Sparks, who works his tail off. He's a model basketball player. Whether he plays or not, he comes back the next day, practice, and he goes as hard as anybody. And those are the kind of kids that you have to have in your program. And we have a kid named Gabe Harrell. Gabe was a slot receiver for the football team, and he's a backup point guard, and he's another kid with a phenomenal attitude. He works, and you can't get him to say a lot, neither him or Malik Sparks. But those kids come to work every day, and this senior class will be hard to replace. They're going to mean a lot to this basketball program. They do mean a lot to this basketball program.
It's good to have them gym rats in it, Coach.
It is. It really is. It is. You know, this team, I mean, even on days when you're not practicing, they're going to be texting you. They're going to want to get in the gym. And, you know, that's so great, because, you know, it gets them out the street.
Sure.
It gives them a safe haven, somewhere to come and enjoy themselves. And I tell you, the closeness of this group is just unreal.
And you're not just a basketball coach. These kids are important to you personally.
You know, I have built so many relationships with kids throughout my lifetime, and it's just sometimes you just sit alone and you think about kids, or you'll see them somewhere and they'll come up to your coach and give you a big hug, and that lets you know that you have built a great relationship with kids. Lets you know that you have loved them the way they should have been loved. And it's a great thing. Some of those kids doesn't have a man in the house, and sometimes it's a little bit, when they have to deal with the man, they don't quite understand it. But you know, I've got to be strong. I've got to stand my ground, and I've got to make them understand that you've got to do it the right way.
You blew through the county tournament basically unchallenged, and who are some kids that stood out in the tournament that ended late last week?
You know, the county tournament this is the lineup. It's a big school championship which consists of Talladega, Sylacauga, Moffett, and Lincoln. So we won the big school version of it on Thursday night. and Aiden Crow was most valuable player, and we placed three other kids on the all tournament team.
Wow.
Jordan Roberson, Corbin Patterson, and Aiden Crow was on the all tournament. C.J. Franklin, the quarterback of the football team, was the MVP. And okay, so Childersburg won the version of the small school, so we went head to head on Friday night for what they call the Super Duper Championship. And we were able to jump on Childersburg pretty fast and furious. Jordan Roberson hit about 4 threes in a row, and we got up on those guys, and we never looked back. Jordan Roberson was, of course, the MVP of the Super Duper Championship.
What about defense for this Aggie team?
Man, you know, people take notice. People really love offense. So when they start talking about how hard Sylacauga Aggies play defense, that's a statement. And this team thrives on defense. Let me take you back to in between the Talladega County tournament. We went to Broward on
that was
Wednesday.
A key game too.
Very key. And I was a little worried. A lot worried.
Yeah.
But our kids went over and performed at Broward High School. I think we ended up winning by 2 points. We kind of stayed on top of those guys, 6, 7 points throughout the game. And our kids defended, and they defended. And like I say, defense, it helps at home, and it will travel with you on the road. So if you get a team to buy in defensively, you're doing very well. You should win some ball games.
Before we go this morning, we want a packed house tonight for senior night against Shelby County.
Man, it would be nice, and normally it is. Everybody comes out.
Hey, if you win, they're going to come, Coach.
I hope so. We need to see some people up there tonight cheering these seniors on and cheering this Aggie basketball team on tonight.
So with a win tonight, hopefully, what is next?
We'll play Talladega tomorrow at home, and then we'll play Childersburg again on Thursday. And
getting ready for the area tournament, right?
Right. We'll have our area tournament drawing meeting on Tuesday morning, and we'll lay everything out, and hopefully we'll take care of business tonight, and we'll be hosting the area tournament on next Monday night. I don't know the exact date, but if we win, we will play. We'll be 1 seed, and we'll play the 4th seed.
In 60 seconds, how far can this Aggie team go?
You know, looking down the road, and every coach does it. They look down the road. We're in a very good central region, and I've looked at the teams that we could face, and you can't say 100% what will happen, but we have some favorable matchups down the road. I think we should get definitely to the region tournament. And from that point, you got to win 2 games.
Yeah.
If you win 2 games, you're in the final.
That's
four.
right. That's right.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah. Well, Coach,
that's the goal.
There you go. We appreciate so much you coming by. I know it's a busy time of the year for you. Aggies 21-3. Senior night tonight at Nicholas Lawson Middle School, where we've been playing the whole season, right?
The whole season we have. And I just want to give a shout out to Nicholas Lawson Middle School for opening their doors to us. And they've been great. They've hosted us well. And the season has went well over there. We haven't lost a home game, so you got to be pleased with that.
No doubt about it. Coach Joel Jones, the head basketball coach of the Sylacauga Aggies, 21-3 on the season, and everybody's taking note of this Aggie basketball team. And the senior night, 4 seniors will be playing their final regular season game on the court at Sylacauga High School tonight.